Hello everybody, this is Sudhan Kumar, Associate Professor, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, Kanyakumari. Today we are going to discuss about rent and calculation of rent, standard rent. So rent means, the term rent means hiring someone, some things like rent of house, rent of machine. But economic rent means special sense. It refers to the part of the payment by the tenant which is made only for the use of land. For example, free gift of nature. Concept of economic rent and contract rent. The economic rent, according to the classical economics, economic rent is that payment which is made for the use of the land alone. It is the price for original and indestructible power of land. It is determined by the fertility of land is called as net rent. Modern economics use of the term rent to mean the payment made to the land. So next one is contract rent. It is the amount of total contractual payment made by the tenant to the landlord according to the agreement. It is determined by the forces of demand and supply of assets in the market is to also called as gross rent. This includes the economic rent together with the interest on the capital investment of the labor charges, wages, etc. So determination of rent under excessive cultivation, rent under intensive cultivation. So rent, this is the formula to find out the rent under extensive cultivation. And the surplus of economic rent also arises to the land cultivated in intensively. This occurs due to the operation of the famous law of diminishing returns. Rent under intensive calculation. This is the rent under intensive calculation. So this is the criticism of Ricardian theory of the rent. So first one is no original and indestructible power, and rent enters into price. All lands are equally fertile. Neglect of scarcity of price principle. Wrong assumption of no rent land. Wrong assumption of perfect competition. Historically wrong. This is a quasi rent, difference between rent and quasi rent.